Let's refresh the chat here. Make sure we've got a healthy stream. We are live with Doki Doki. Let's give it a go. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit http ddlc.moe/warning.html. Saving will not help you. Oh, this is a... okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay, so this should be a warning to our viewers as well. If you are under the age of 13, Doki Doki probably will not be a great game. To watch, at least. And probably for now to play. I'm not especially familiar with Doki Doki. I've read a little bit on it, but we'll see here. I've watched, like, very early playthroughs, so... so I don't know too much about it yet. I've, like, very, very early playthroughs, so I've never gotten past, like, part 1 of... It's a nice soundtrack. We'll say that much. Now let's see if it'll actually go full screen. Come on, Doki Doki. You can do it. Keep your game files open. Okay. I'll get the game file. You just watched Geostorm Storm. Nice, Gabe. Alright, let's get the game file. Alright, we got that there. We'll have this open over here. Can I expand the screen? Or does it just... it stays like this? Okay. Odd. Okay, we'll be playing like this. We'll keep it side by side anyways. Alright, let's get started. Well, I am the game detective. Well, that's not gonna work. We'll go... Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's terrible. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, PK Lior.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, PK Lior, have you decided on a club to join yet?
Anime club. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by average while spending my free time on games and anime. So anime club sounds like a good fit.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Ooh, that hits right here.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
If this game is really big on foreshadowing, then this line means a lot. Alright. Let's go.
And I know you're happy now.
Okay, yeah, she said it already. It's like emphasizing it.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Really? That's a great day if it's over before you know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yes!
Do it.
You could put the game in full screen. The people in chat can tell you when you should look for files. Just a suggestion. Okay. Let's see if we can get this in full screen here. Sayori? Okay, let's see. This is really weird. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Doesn't want to go in full screen. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming
out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
That's not a great thing to be impressed about. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, you should come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Mealy.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Come on, mouse. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you even care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? Who brought a boy? Oh, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Pike Leor. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. ...
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki. Humph.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You could just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Pike Leor. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Hug, everyone. I will miss you because I have to go out at 9. Aw. We'll see you at 9, Alan. Thanks for coming to the stream. Basically, completely out of my league. This place is not peaceful. What? Oh. I'm just seeing random bits of the chat here. The southern tip of Texas. Oh, that's too bad. Damn, Monica, she deleted people. Damn, Monica, she deleted people. Okay. I'm gonna keep these. Just in case. I have heard tell of people keeping the characters. I've tried to keep myself away from spoilers, but I've heard that much. So I'm gonna do that. Just in case. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down, Pike Leor. We made room for you at the table. You can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened. It's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. The thing is, with this game, I know tidbits about it, because there's so many articles about it, but I try to avoid as much as possible. I just know something terrible happens, but I don't know what it is. Like, it's supposed to... I read that it's gonna get really bad, so I'm like, okay. Whew, so far so good. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. But it's like bad in terms of what? What are we talking here in terms of bad? Okay. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, no.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh,
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers were drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
so cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. And die. No, she spiked the cupcake. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard something like this before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you were technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not you know, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot to the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tongue twisters. You keep a whole set of tea in the classroom? F on your keyboard to toggle between full screen and non-full screen. Okay. Let me try it. Still doesn't want to go full screen. Well, let's see if there's something I can change. Let's do... Because everything else I can do full screen, so I don't know what's going on with this where it doesn't want to do full screen. Yeah, that's really strange. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
I gave like an old lady voice. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity about how to prepare for events.
Bye, Ellen. Thanks for watching.
Alright. I'd much rather something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Dun dun dun, what do you mean by special?
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with that level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, P.K. Lear, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Particularly, Case Closed. Case Closed is really good. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. That's great. Come on, Natsuki. Where's the manga? Show me your manga stash. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
I picked the perfect voice for her, I think. Welcome, Bugman. Welcome to the stream.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a fun world that's equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately crafted something I can relate to at least at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Hi, I'm a rock. I'm actually a mouse in FNAF, but I'm a rock in this game.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that.
But if a story makes me think, it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Alright, Serial. We'll see you back.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. Usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a scrap of paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give me that back.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is as cute as you are.
Shiori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. ...
Ooh, so we got an instigator here. Uh-huh. Hey, Monica. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Well, that was depressing.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. ...
Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. ...
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will get us all a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, PK Lear?
No, it's a bad idea. Don't do it. No. 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 Joshua says, so I looked it up, and apparently this full screen glitch has happened for others as well. Really? Okay, so it's not just me. That's good to know. Thank you, Joshua. Nevermore. For all the dudes in here, would you hate being stuck in a club with only girls or love it? I was in a club with only girls. I was in drama. All the guys dropped out. And I was the only guy, so they did an all-girl play. They're like, hey, you can be the student director. So yeah, I've been there. It was okay. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Don't smile at me. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Yeah, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I believe I'm the only girl here. Breeze, you're the only girl here? Wow. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I'll never make any decision. Oh, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I really like anime, so, I mean, you're all, like, apparently cute, but, like, anime goes above girls, okay? Anime before girls. That's my motto. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Girls, I'm sorry. Anime comes first.
But... I'm sorry, I thought... Humph! PK Leor...
You need to understand the importance of anime. I choose anime. I'm defenseless against these girls. Grow a backbone, man. For anime! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh, wow. Right. Okay, I've decided then. Anime. No! I'll join the literature club. I do like literature, so I'm okay with this. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to me to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. PK Leor, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Evil villain laugh. Yeah. Get me away from her, get me away from her, get me away from her! Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Will she continue with her evil laugh? Will I survive the night? Stay tuned on the next episode of Doki Doki. I really want to go to the anime club. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, PK Leor, since we're already here, do you want to walk me home together? Do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
Da, 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 da. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Hey, we're already home. We light speed. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yori, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club instead of the anime club? No. No, you won't. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
You could grow closer to your anime collection. Come on, man. Priorities. Priorities.
Alright.
And manga, think of it. Anime, manga. You could join an anime and a manga club.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. About anime. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem most. Okay, let's pick a random club member. I'm gonna close my eyes. Wherever my mouse goes closest to, that's who we will pick. Hey! Okay. So we are going for you. What do you like? I think you like socks. Yeah. Or not. Okay, let's try chocolate. Okay, kitty. I think we've come to the conclusion that I'm terrible at this. We're going for her, apparently. Alright, what about insight? Yeah, of course. Okay. What, strawberry. Alright. Vivid. Giggle. Twirl. Flower. Puppy. Cute. Oh. Okay. Lazy. Yay! We go! Of course. The one we get is lazy. Of course. Okay. Anime. Okay. She is now OTP. Okay. Disaster, crimson, memory, sparkle, beauty, adventure, warm, adventure. There we go. Hopeless, heartbeat, pink, sing, together, unending, saddest, together. There we go. Variance, happiness, Doki Doki. Oh, come on. Cheer, hair, vivacious, journey, blanket, jump, electricity, inferno, valentine. Okay. Vitality, contamination, meager, holiday, dazzle, holiday. Okay. Captive, charm, universe, charm. Okay. Towards the end, not too bad. Welcome, Geocrafter. Alright, Gabe, we'll see you back. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you back later.
Hi again, PK Liar. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I mean,
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
thanks for keeping your promise, PK Liar. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. Siri told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yes! I knew you had a manga stash. Give it. Come on. Help me. Let me have your manga stash. At least share with me. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga.
Manga is literature.
You tell him, Natsuki. You tell him. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops him back into her seat and reads a rousing manga about revenge.
Don't worry, guys. Piggy Lear always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Piggy Lear can become good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Sayori
made it sound like a big deal when it was really not. Oh no, Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
What is going on in the chat? Who do you want to do? What? What is going on, guys? We've got quite the chat right now. I love it. And that's okay, GeoCrafter. I'm glad you're back. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a nice surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it would keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Indeed. Oh yes. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
What is discuss it code for here? This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read that. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What is she looking for? Ugh! I hear Natsuki uttered an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You're looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica! She never puts stuff back in the right spot. All my manga is disorganized. That Monica!
Confirmed. Monica is a villain who disorganizes manga. Let's delete Monica right now. Okay, let's undo that. Undo. I thought it would confirm before deleting. Hold on. We'll get it back. No. Control Z. There we go. We're back. Monica's back. You and I would be great. Are we in London? Now France. I suddenly get Irish accents.
What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else just messes it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga!
You read manga, right?
Ah, sometimes. I'm a manga connoisseur. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. It's not true! Stand bold with your manga love. How did you know anyway? Manga lovers know at first sight that they just see it in each other's eyes. The moment they look at each other, it's like that. They love manga. I do too. You form a connection. Trust me.
Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone... See, I was right. It was written on my face. Yeah, there we go. I'm onto something. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. You know, one time, my case closed manga got all messed up. Let me tell you my life story here. And you know, I felt like it was all gonna be over, you know. But then I organized it. Felt great. The end. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible, or both. So she likes manga, but her taste in manga is either iffy, or really obscure. It could be good. It really could. Let's go for it.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything, per se. I didn't even say anything, but I was thinking it.
It was the tone of your voice.
Very perceptive, Natsuki.
But I'll tell you one thing, PK Lior. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
Yeah, let's read Parfait Girls. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking, animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Whoa, Aaron. What? Yeah, no, nevermore. Nobody dies. Okay? Nobody dies in this chat. You're gonna live long lives. This is the chat of long life and prosperity. Welcome. Welcome.
Don't just stand there.
Ooh-ah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Walked right into that one. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. I'm Jack's films. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Exclamation mark. Nani?
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches away an inch from me. Sorry. No you don't, Nevermore. No you don't.
You're staying alive. Staying alive.
Yeah. We went there. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Ooh, he's into the Natsuki right here. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Plot! The number one thing. CPR can't fix a gun wound. What is going on in the chat here? What in the world? I thought Doki Doki Literature Club was going to take a crazy turn. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. Well, that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? I see you're a connoisseur of manga as well. And what? Oh, save game. Yes, let's save. And let's go back. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Marry me, you manga connoisseur, you. Maybe I underestimated you, P.K. Lear. I think he found his true match, apparently.
Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean?
Ooh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't seen you yet at your full power.
Power. Good save.
Oh, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get baking around the same time I got this manga.
You're digging yourself into a deeper hole, my dear Natsuki. I'm sorry, but you just basically admitted that... Yeah, you could have... Oh, Natsuki. Alright.
Like I'd ever get anything because it's in a manga.
Well, you know, I became a shinobi because of Naruto, so...
Manga Club no Jutsu! I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Well... Okay.
Ahaha.
Definitely not a coincidence. Yep. You're on my line of thinking here, PK Leo. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick it up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? ... We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince my friends to pick up a series I enjoy.
Case closed.
You know what I mean? ...
Question mark.
Nani? Huh? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Come on, don't be... You gotta share the beauty of manga with your friends.
Could you not rub it in? Or could you not rub it in? Go.
The voice is changing.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Humph. Like I could even get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
You go, girl. You go, girl. I know those kind of people. They're bonding. They're bonding. It's great. Oh, Nevermore? You're heading off? Okay. Thanks for watching, Nevermore. We'll see you hopefully next time. But if not, it's been good having you here. Thank you. And, oh, Aaron off as well? Okay. Okay, let's go here real quick. Ah. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Let's see. Let's pull up this. Okay. Doki Doki Literature Club. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort. I was talking about Doki Doki Literature Club before this. From what I'd heard about it, I wasn't keen to start it, but so far, I like it. I do like it. Okay, let's keep going. Alright, oh, you're still here. Okay. Well, thanks for sticking around. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't... Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. Well, Gabe, you missed, plot. Manga plot. Lots and lots of manga. We love manga. That's the number one thing. Is manga. In this. Okay. That's the number one rule. Yep. Yep. Manga. Okay. I'm already kind of a loser. I love this game. Okay, I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. That's a great way of thinking about it. That's wonderful. I'm a loser. I'm friends with loser. You're probably a loser too, since we're bonding. Hey! That's a great compliment, PK Lyra. Good job. Good job. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Manga. I like Zelda manga, says Geocrafter. Ooh, Zelda manga. I haven't read Zelda manga.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it.
So Monica is a manga hater. I see. We must be wary of that one.
I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels.
Minari's my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky.
Is that so?
But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little bit to myself. Manga. Wonderful. Wonderful manga.
Okay, everyone.
Eh? Are you seriously interrupting our wonderful manga time? This is terrible. Why? Why would you interrupt that, Monica? You're definitely not my OTP.
Are you all ready with today's poems? ...
I'm ready with today's manga. Okay.
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. Yeah, right. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Sure. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. That from now on will be Monica's laugh. I should make her talk in like an evil villain voice the rest of this.
Ah!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright, guess I'll stop here for now.
I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. You're just giving it
back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home.
Well, now it's your assignment, PK Liar. Finish that manga.
Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
I believe her. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? I think it's the latter. I really do. Have I played Skyrim? No, I haven't, but I should get Skyrim. And then we could try that too. Alright then. I stand up. I'll return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write... By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem with? Well, when we did the selection at the beginning, initially I got Sayori, so we'll go with Sayori this time. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Yeah, and not because I randomly picked her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're playing Skyrim right now, Joshua. Oh, awesome. Have you played it before? And what console are you playing on? Sayori. ...
This is a good poem, PK Lior. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? Yes. About anime.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the clubroom? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, PK Lior. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you...
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh boy.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead, you help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast.
That is really dark. Like, it sounds really happy at first glance, but there's like these elements of it that are really dark. Like, okay, the first paragraph, normal. But then we go through, are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Like, normally she can't be trusted to deal with kind of a bad day. And then I look down, the sky is blue. Blue often has the connotation of depression or sadness. It's like, if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. It's like already we've gotten kind of, ooh, yikes. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah. The manga hater. No, she's not. She interrupted my manga session, man.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look
forward to it. Well, let's share it with our manga friend here. We gotta, with our loyalties here, gotta stick with our loyalties. ... Nani?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ugh.
In fact, remember how I said I really wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said.
Ugh. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went off and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ...
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. That's why she shares manga with me. Especially the manga that she showed me, the slice of life manga. It's totally means she hates me. Yep. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. Okay, she was just inching up to you, man. I think it's kind of obvious. She's just abrasive. Gosh, it's abrasive. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess.
What is going on in the chat?
Only because Monica won't make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
That's depressing too. Great. Great. Okay.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that my writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, awesome, Joshua. It's your first time playing and you're playing it on the Switch. I was thinking of getting it for the Switch myself. It looks really fun.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but they made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what I meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? We're gonna show it last of all to the manga hater. Classic Yuri.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Welcome back, Serial. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No, did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually shall we say, typical of new writers. And, having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Yes, yes. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic, and they form-fit the two together. It's an atrocity, really. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened, which is to say utterly terrible. Your writing is terrible, I'm sorry.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like a expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for, you peon. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing out even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. So that's the most challenging part, probably. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Sure. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh boy.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Alright.
... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was just thinking it was, so fancy I couldn't read it, which is to say terrible. I mean, eligible. I mean, amazing. Come on.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Yes, this stream will get archived, Bugman. Not at all. I'm
really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't based on a ghost at all, P.K. Lior.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more, solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Oh, yeah. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Nothing for a pro like me.
Well,
It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Well, hey, Monica.
Hi, Piqué Leo. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, especially when she's like an evil villain like this. Anti-manga girl. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Piqué Leo. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Piqué Leo.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, geez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Oh, if you say so.
Yup. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories, just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long.
They might even feel like they're written for kids, but
if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find whatever suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everybody else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Just me. Just impress me. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty, confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. It wouldn't have been me. See, the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. How sinister. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. Welcome to the chat, Monica. Welcome, welcome. Hi. We're giving Monica in the game here an evil villain voice, just so you know what's going on. Because she hates manga, so she gets an evil villain voice. She interrupted our lovely manga time. It's really sad. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after one is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. I figure you're not evil, Monica. It's okay. It's okay. Just this Monica in particular. Just so far not very nice. But you're okay. You're a good one. You're one of the good ones. I'm sure there's lots of amazing Monicas. This one, on the other hand, not so much. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. That is you. Oh, okay. Should we give... If you're that Monica, well, okay. Well, I'm sorry. We'll give you a better voice. We'll give you a nicer voice. We'll go back to the nice voice. We'll do that. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of completely giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant... language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, because that's what you do with writing. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and PK Leor did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
which I haven't yet.
She's going back to her old lady voice.
And Pico Leo liked my poem too, you know.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yori. That's not what I... You're just...
Yori stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Picky Lior appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as PK Lear started showing up. Whoa!
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
We're going... Okay, someone went Kermie right there.
This doesn't involve you!
Wait, what was that? All sorts of voices here.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing here.
PK Leor! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, PK Leor.
The chat is blowing up.
Oh, wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste.
You understood that right, PK Leor.
Well? ... Nani? How did I get dragged into this in the first place?
It's not like I know anything about writing, except that well, yeah. You may not, PK Leor, but I like to write. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably end up thinking more highly of me.
Natsuki! Let's go with her!
No, help me, Sayori.
Natsuki...
Natsuki glances at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri... ... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
PK Leor. Well, that problem isn't about her.
I agree.
It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yes, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never!
It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I want to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences.
What time is it? It's 10:11. We shall stop at... I cannot do German accents. I would have to listen to German accent more.
Natsuki's poem.
Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are exactly the same as they always were. Oh, why are you making me read this? Big and...
Oh boy. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind with a bewildered expression. Rightfully so.
I'll make some tea.
I know that's a Russian accent. Yuri rushes off. That's why I did Russian, because I can't do German. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Is that so? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. PK Lear, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. PK Lear? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Yeah. You know, PK Leor, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Should we save it here? And pick up maybe next time? What is going on in the chat? What? What? Oh, I've got Monica in the chat here. Dun 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 dun. La da 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 da. Let's see what happens. Can I open these files? Let's see if we can convert the Monica file to anything. Let's try this first. Okay, we got some stuff. Huh. Enlightening. I see some words in it. Let's try a different file format. Let's see here. Do we have a time for a little don't starve? Yeah, we could do that. Let me just check this real quick. I'm curious. So we did text files. Is this an audio file? Okay. So it's not an audio file. What about a picture? Let's try that. Ooh. It is a picture. Whoa. That's kind of creepy. It almost looks like a QR code. Let's see if we zoom in. Huh. So that's Monica. Let's check out the others. Oh wow, they're all pictures. At least most of them appear to be pictures. Maybe not these. So Sayori and Yuri are not pictures. It's a QR code. I thought it might be a QR code. Well, oh wait. Is it a QR code? Oh, you did a winky face. What? Wait, what? It looks kind of like a QR code, but it's like, yeah. Probably not. But yeah. Or is it a QR code? Am I right, Gabe? Or am I just completely off? Let me check. I think I got a QR code scanner here. I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try this. QR code. So apparently it's not a QR code. That's too bad. It looks kind of like one. It is QR code? It's not pulling anything up. I'm scanning it up, but it's not doing anything. That's weird. If you zoom in further if possible. Okay. Nothing. It's not a QR code? Okay. And that's Natsuki. What is the deal with that one? Ah, it looks like... Let's try something. I have an idea. Okay, we'll go to here. Load, load, load. We're investigating. So we got Monica. Monica's was easily obtained. Natsuki was also easily obtained, but there's something more to it, I think. Oh, MatPat specifically said that it isn't? Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's try this. We'll delete these two. So I tried photos as those. What if I did like MP3s? Let's see if it does anything. Nope, okay, that's not music. That isn't either, okay. We'll try one more time. This time with, oh, let's try text. Try doing audio for Sayori. Okay, we got that. Maybe. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Won't play any audio. Everything's just jumbled here. So Sayori's I'm not, oh, a .ogg? Sure. Why not? Actually, I think I have a program that'll... Okay, a .ogg. .ogg. I need something to play that. Lots of media players. Oh, I could do VLC. Okay. I'm gonna get a application to play it real quick. We're investigating. Okay, save. This is really weird. We got nice music in the background. Okay, we have Monica and Natsuki. Let's see if we have GIMP loaded. Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, so we want to do... we need to invert. Let's see. Colors. I'll be 1 second. Let's see. Okay, so we can find this under colors and invert. There we are. Oh, wow. It is something. Okay. And we'll rotate it. First, we'll save it. Overwrite. We'll make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see what's going on. Overwrite. What is the deal with this one? We'll say overwrite. Yeah, the music does keep going. Okay, load it. There we go. Discard changes. We'll get out of that. We'll pull this up real quick. And we'll rotate it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. It just set it as my lock screen picture. That's not what I want. Okay, that's weird. That is really weird. Whoa. And this is for Natsuki. That's strange. It's like you got the two faces. Two-faced. Like she's two-faced? Is that what they're trying to get at? That would make sense. So got that. Now we'll try. Yeah, those faces are really weird. Okay, I've got the program now to run the OGG file. We're getting down and investigating. All right. I'm really curious. I'm curious why some of the other ones and what's this? We've got Natsuki, we've got Monica. We should have Sayori after it's loaded up here. We'll try this out. Open with. Whoa. Okay, let's close out of Doki Doki for a second. Where's Doki Doki? There it is. Now we want to close out of it. Okay, close window. Come on, Doki Doki. Yes, I want to quit. Okay. So this is what we got. Huh. Let's see. VLC media player. Let's see, I did that. Let's see, Sayori. Oh. So I just looked up Sayori Ogfile and it looks like it has to be decoded. Okay. Huh. A spectrum analyzer. That's really strange. There's all sorts of theories, it looks like, on wow. Okay. I'll try not to dig too deep. We'll get further along first, but that's really strange. Huh. So it was inverted colors and it was faces. That's really, really strange. Huh. Okay. So what we'll do... We'll save this for later and investigate more at another time. We'll call this character files. Okay. So we'll give it a break on this game for now. Let's see what time it is. If we got time for another game. We could potentially play, let's see, as a, okay. We will resume. And next time we'll do some more investigating of this game, probably see what's going on, because that's some really weird stuff. All right, thank you, my dear Watsons, for watching. If we want to do another game, stay tuned. Let me check on, let's see, it's 11:30. Invisible Ink. I'll look it up real quick. I'll check it out right now. Invisible Ink. Steam. Invisible Ink. according to, I think it's the best turn-based strategy game to come out in years, but you should love it because it's a creative endeavor that offers such rich moments. Destructoid, I already gave it a Game of the Year award. Kotaku, this is a game anyone who cares for tactics, espionage, or just good times on a PC really needs to check out. Really? That sounds really good. And almost all of the reviews are super positive. Just one was really negative. That's okay. I'll definitely check it out. I like it. Thank you for watching, Joshua. A link to the site where you get to decode Sayori completely. Okay. Oh, that's the URL you get. Okay. Really? That's really weird. Okay. Okay, so we may have a little bit of time left for Don't Starve Together, and then I'm definitely going to check out Invisible Ink, because that looks really good. I like the sound of it. I'll have to download it and everything, though, but I'm going to look into it just a little bit more, and then I'll need to watch like a trailer or something, but it sounds really good. I like turn-based, strategy-based games, so sounds really good. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Hope to see you in the next stream. Bye-bye! As Markiplier says. Isn't that kind of his outro? He's like, see you next time. Bye-bye. Get to Jacksepticeye. Punch that like button in the face like a boss. Brofist. Thank you, my dear Watsons, for watching. And there's our outro. Until next time.